Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and evening and amazing, spectacular Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master propaganda heroes like defender of the fatherland, with my co-host, Basil, the kitty cat. Off here to 1v1 on Millroad. Between the north is Bulat, fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland. Rolling out here with the... Oh, let's just go with... What do you think, Basil? 78th Sturmgrenadier Division? Whoops. No, Basil, not attacking the hand here. I don't think that one's good. Let's just instead go with the... Ooh. Do you have any other suggestions, Basil, besides trying to tear off my hand? 7th Panzer Division, yes, that sounds good. Here, the Lightning War Jaeger Infantry Blitzkrieg, Double Infantry Panther to the south. It is... Mean Band, fighting for the Red Army. The Soviet Union, Comrade Stalin. Taking on the role here of the... Oh, let's just go with 13th Tank Corps here, the Shock Rifle Car Motor and Urban Defense. Mostly infantry role here for him. Double Conscripts versus Grenadier MD42 starts here. And as always, a big hearty thanks to my patrons and supporters, these champions, these heroes of the propaganda ministry who keep me supported through thick and thin. You too can join the ranks by Patreon, or, you know, donating by links in the channel description. Basil, no. My hand is not for you to eat and devour. No. Bad, kitty. Bad. Else in a comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button. I mean, Basil for some reason really seems to have made himself upset at my hand. So, anyways, moving up the centre with the conscript sandbags up on the west side here. Engineers ground the western victory point. Basil is really intent to murder my hand right now. Ow. So moving at the centre here with the Grenadiers MD42 in the south, Grenadiers MD42 constantly slowly outmaneuvering there. Good move there, using the haystacks there, but that still leaves the flank exposed. Bandy neatly seizes upon this MD4 to catch the country and suppresses them. Pioneers going to need to send in to clear them out before they get suppressed. Up north, we got Grenadiers with the conscripts fighting here. We got more Grenadiers right there for Bulat. Worth noting, as if a unit's suppressed and comes under fire, it will like to stay suppressed, even like the unit doesn't have a lot of suppression. Like for example, Pioneers are quite good for this purpose. So, little fun fact in terms of mechanics. In the centre, Grenadiers there, just buying enough time here for the rest of the force to move up. Their third Grenadiers squad almost done. Back here for Band, third conscript, a fourth actually on the way. Seems like this return here to the fourth conscript build. For quite some time, it's the triple conscript Domgenia build, but now it seems like four conscripts is making its way back into the metagame proper. Tech there for Bulat and the German army, Deutschland. Now Basil sulking because he didn't get to eat my hand. Oh, woe is me. Please, sir, can I have some of your hand? Anyway, scavenging MD4 repositioning. Bulat Bauer using the machine gun quite efficient to support his troops. Very good there. Thumbs up. Excellent play there. And commendable. Certainly what most of them players should aspire to, in my opinion. Then this is the conscripts. Grenadiers got their force to fall back. Got that set. Good flank here. And could get a wipe in the Grenadier squad nonetheless. Good play there by Band. Certainly outmaneuvering Bulat again. That is the risk of playing a machine gun aggressively. Of course, if you're not careful, I mean, it does give openings, but at the same time, it can also give you a lot of openings and just, you know, shut down a lot of your opponent's openings in return. Conscious therefore back, shut down, but the Grenadiers focus too much on the retreating Grenadier squad and miss everything else. Meanwhile, Bulat is able to turn the situation against Band and then go flamethrower upon. He's leaving Band there in a pretty open spot. Going for the car plant, coming from the north, further up north here, and conditioning about there for Bulat. Back here, bunker up for Bulat and the German army. Back here for Band, we've got the medics done. There. Oh, could see a wipe here on Band instead of Bulat. Yes, indeed. What a twist, ladies and gentlemen. And has hit the cop on as well there. Definitely a sudden turnaround here for Band. Really rough start. And Bulat here again just utilizing the machine gun there to a beautiful, great strength. And again, fun fact about the heavy machine gun team, while most people think of this as a defensive tool, the one with the tripod, it was actually meant to be used offensively, to support an attack. In fact, if the heavy machine gun crew came under fire and you had to fight defensively, they'd actually remove the machine gun from the tripod and mount it on a bipod instead. That said, right here though, Band almost got caught here, or Almost caught Bulat, not got caught, but almost caught here. Bulat and almost got the MD42 wipe. Again, 2 near wipes for Band, but sadly not close. That said, we do get Guard Motor with the T-3045, Heavy Mortars, Guards Rifleman, Vehicle Repair Training, and the Marked Vehicle Ability. Mines up here as well, very good. That said, one thing to keep in mind here, I don't know if we can sort of highlight this. Hang on. He's kind of giving it away here. Oh, well, I was trying to say it here, but thing is, I mean, most points have some sort of line of sight. So for example, there you can see there's a good chance by mining it right next to the point, he effectively gave it away there to Bulat. He was mining, though of course Bulat still needs to pay attention to that. But quick note there as well, all points have a tiny bit of line of sight around them. So if you're doing something, don't do it right up against them, because you're going to tell that to your opponent, unless of course that's your intent. In which case, fine. Though it is worth noting, of course, with Bulat, he did go for Flamethrower, which means he doesn't have Mine Sweepers. The Mine Sweepers going to be great. It's going to force Bulat to go for maybe Pioneers soon with the Mine Sweepers. I mean, he could decide not to, but that would be a bit ambitious. Got the standard armored cart here for Bulat, the 222, like the Panzer IV wagon. More mines here for Band, very good. Quickly backs off there. In the south here, steady advance there from Band and the Red Army. Got the machine gun team there forming up a strong infantry platoon. At the core of the infantry platoon with 2 Canadian squads backing it up. We got the constant falling back. Close to that since you on there, mines it off. Controlling up that, getting suppressed by the import 2 gunners moving from several sides, using the tank here for cover to then flank the conscripts. Very nice. Cleared out 1 mine, only hit another mine. So upon coming up here for Band, he could go for some guardsmen here, wouldn't be a half-bad choice. He could also in theory consider the Heavy Mortar, though I don't think Bulat's current playstyle warrants that too much. I'm guessing though we're going to see the field gun first here for Band. He doesn't have a lot of munitions to get the DP on the guardsmen, in which case they're probably not going to feel as great here. Those are all the infantry. Bulat here going for the classic Jaeger infantry doctrine. Been seeing a lot more usage of late. Ambush training, G43s. They of course have a classic Jaeger command squad, artillery badges, and the Stuka close air support. Gunners for the conscripts there in the south. Gunners moving forward as well here for Bulat. We should of course see the upgrades into the gunners with G43s. We get any ambush camouflage. Though I would not be surprised if using just the command squad, artillery badges, and the Stuka close air support, and then ignores the other 2 things. Alright, moving forwards here. Armored car need repairs. Tank Bacheng on the way for Band. It's going to be pushing up to a fast T-70. That's definitely going to give Bulat a bit of a headache, seeing as he's got no anti-tank guns at the moment. Advance in the south here. I mean, Bulat's definitely a good aggressive player here, and Band is certainly struggling a bit with that at times. But again, the T-70 is going to definitely give Band here some strong counter push versus Bulat and his nasty band of Germans. Comes with the gunners up close. Again, good hits in. Of course, got another gun squad. There you go, light machine guns. So looks like, unless he's intending to mix, it's going to be a light machine gun build for it's going to be used. Which, you know, it's fine. It's good. It's good. Nothing wrong in that. T-70 halfway done here though for Band, and Bulat currently has no anti-tank guns. Fuel they're being grabbed here. Good use of the Jaeger command squad. They also ambush. They can quickly get a jump there on anyone moving ahead. There you go, 2 squads moving up, spreading that a bit as well. Very good. Ready. There we go. Opens up the unit to car first. So that diminishes the effect of the ambush bonus. Good work there by Band. That was a very tactically sound advance on the point. Tactically sound advance. In the center of the machine gun ambushed up, so he does actually use the ambush camouflage. Thumbs up to Bulat. We do get the Pak 40, the Panzer up there, Kanone 40. Standard anti-tank of the German army, though sadly not always in sufficient numbers, and a lot of, well, 3rd and 4th and 5th rate divisions usually had to make do with other things like Pak 38s or Pak 36s, or for that matter converted anti-tank guns from enemy armies. This is 3th Division field gun, for example, was actually used in great numbers like that. Machine gun is an ambush position, maximum out there for Band, very good. Could consider going for some guardsmen as well. And there you go, T-70 strikes here for the Red Army, the Motherland. Few panels open, happy for a push. Worth noting, a lot of barbed wire here to deny Band as much cover on the point. Cheeky. Grand Northern Victory Point. We got the gunners from north with 2 full squads, in fact. It's going to be tough there for Band's conscript to deal with, unless they get support from the T-70. Seizing more points to the south here with a completed conscript squad, using the engineers basically to act as the front line there. Nothing fun happening here for Band in his base. Up north here, we got the conscripts going for the Grenadiers from the northern victory point. In the centre there, conscripts managed to, by accident, flank here Bulat 7042. Bit awkward there for Bulat. Bit awkward. Got the fuel point right on neutral, but Bulat, sensing another opportunity, goes straight for the jugular, straight for the carb point, and once more cuts off and severs Band's fuel lines. Very good play there, Bulat. Again, just aggressive, disruptive play there from Bulat. Just like God intended. The South Grenadiers moving forward here. East goes to the Grenadiers, pushing them back. Up north here, conscripts back the Grenadiers there. Engineers reinforcing healing. Armored car firing away.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Moving forwards. Guardsmen out there going for the DP light machine gun. Come down the northern point here. Suppressed by the MU-42. Penned down, forced to retreat here as Bulat shows no mercy as always. A clean, German, efficient killing machine. Picks up the T-70. Few moving up, armored cars coming about here as well. Back here we got two Grenadier squads fresh coming out there for Bulat, and so we got the armored car going straight for the Maxim. Pioneers joining in, but they are quickly and definitely suppressed by Band's Maxim machine gun. Guardsmen striking out for the glory of the Red Army, pushing back the armored car. The Pioneers also push back, but there you go, MG42 on the flank, stops the guards from the track, and Ivan goes down. His body riddled with bullets, his life snuffed out like a candle in a storm. Up north here against the conscripts there. Further going northwards here, T-7 striking back here, machine gun in the hazard zone, and Bulat now firmly trying to backpedal it out of there. 14 Flames quick, then it's strong enough attention to ignore that in the centre there. Armored car push backwards, walk around the centre point. A lot of action here between Bulat and Band, neither side slowing down for much against the other. So Palmer caught there for Bulat, and Deutschland in the south here, conscript moving with engineer support. Small chance wipe there on Bulat's Grenadiers. Small, but not big either. Got the air command core striking their first kill secured. Second kill. Up close with D3, D43. So, as you might have noticed, they do a lot of damage to the conscripts up pretty much at this point. So, that's going to be another wipe here against Band. Great kill for Bulat. Great kill. Going for the carve point. Band's had enough of this. It's going to try and turn the favour here to Bulat. Machine gun there being shot to bits out in the open. The DP light machine guns, you notice, doing quite a bit of damage. But that said, the slight change to the formation of the machine crew, plus it's right next to the infantry company, means the guardsmen never really stood much of a chance long term, unless they got like super lucky. Still, got the point around the neutral, slowing down Bulat's fuel income at least for a bit, slowing that off. North here, T-70 and conscripts the Grenadiers here. Fair chance of wipe here, down to 3-man. Health keeps popping lower and lower. Could he finally get the wipe? Looks like it, unless Bulat here is blessed by the gods themselves. Apparently he wasn't. Morgan instead for Bulat could of course consider some Panzer Grenadier. Like they're going to go for the Panther IV. As for Band, T-7 strong, but the resource again, Bulat's just consistent, incessant. Fuel harassment has really slowed down Band and made it hard for him to push for anything there consistently, so that's very good. Meanwhile again, Bulat is not far from Panzer IV because Band has just not been able to hurt Bulat's resource income as much. Fuel gun out for Band, he's clearly expecting a Panzer soon here from Bulat. Fairly good assessment there. Yeah, command squad is going to need some more pressure here. Could move in the T-70 as well. Flexion to support here is, I think, moving, but it's a bit too slow there. Standoff machine guns between machine guns in the centre. Further up north, the Pioneers advances for the glory of Deutschland. Armour casting in there, go T-70 strikes here. 6 kills, half A22. Pioneers getting sniped. In the centre, we've got MG42 moving forwards. And we got in the south, conscripts coming up with a Panther IV on the way here for Bulat. Good hit on the armoured car. And the south here, guys coming up to grab the point. North conscripts grabbing the point there as well. Reinforcing healing. Panther IV on the way for Bulat. North got conscripts the Grenadiers. Band's going to need one more field gun. There you go, nice rifling it off. Conscripts did a poor job of dodging that one. Got the Grenadiers getting the controls here without much heavy cover. They are definitely in a slightly tougher position. And there go Guardsmen to the rescue for the glory of the Soviet peoples. And there you go. Grenadiers find themselves flanked here. That could quickly pile up for them. Got the southern field point ready neutral, or eastern one. But there you go. Panther IV ready here for Bulat, for Germany, Deutschland. Band maybe want to consider taking up, but I do think you should either have another field gun out or another guard squad before doing that. You could also go for the F-6M, but that would obviously slow down the tech in other ways, though. Yeah, command's going to fire from the T-70 here, close to F-2. So what will Band do? He's going to go for another conscript squad. Interesting. At that point, he'd off going for another guard squad. There you go. Tech instead there. Mechanized Summer Company. Pack 40 here in under fire from the Maxim. Field gun is over there. They got 346 to 418 so far. Band's got a decent victory point lead here over Bulat. They're nothing huge either. Mechanized Armor Company, almost anything is, are working hard to get it all ready in time. Maximum half 8 to 2. Armored car ready. Panther can pull back for some lighter repairs. Southern fuel point reclaimed once more for Deutschland. In the south, the T-70 repairs. The crew are certainly seen better days. At least the tank has. The crew's probably feeling mostly fine. They just need a few band-aids and bottles of vodka. Tank crews are effectively immortal until they aren't. Good shot on the armored car with the field gun. Oh, technically it could still be hazardous to be a tank crewman, even like it didn't take like a direct hit to penetrate it because of an effect known as spalling, where basically small bits of the armor on the inside of the tank basically go off and ricochet inside of the tank. And in the case of the tank was riveted, you'd also have the rivets popping out. Actually, cases of the crewman being killed by that. Otto Kars, for example, lost, I think, a radio operator to that as it went through his skull, and he himself lost a few teeth. So yeah. Fun fact there. Another pack forward there for Bulat, starting to clearly concern about the Soviet armor on T-35 or a KV-1. Either way, it's going to need some serious firepower to stop that. Up north, going to just push back. Panther IV falling back here for Bulat. Oh wait, is he empty? Okay, Bristol 40 might be going for something, but I will. Yeah, command got suppressed here with the Maxim. Going to need the field gun down there again. Band is not fired from the T-35, which will definitely be a problem there for Bulat. MD-42 there, Veteran G2. Excellent. Guardsmen suppressed with ease. Quickly ducking and taking cover. North here constructed far northern victory point here. Another MD-42 for Bulat. Thumbs up to that. And there we go. Band and the Red Army's got the T-35 inbound. Panther IV striking the country on the south by the southern point here. Field gun nearby is going to get a shot off here, and there we go. Punching the Panther IV down to almost half hill. Up north here, Grenadiers got close, being wiped out by Band and his men, but the T-70 wasn't quite fast enough to keep up and get the wipe there. Lucky one for Bulat. Fairly lucky. MD-42 almost done. Panther IV being fixed up. Field gun may want to be cautious here, at least get some support in there, because otherwise, in theory, Grenadier squad could clear it up fast, or the 8 command squad, or a Panzer Grenadier squad. Decently pushed back here, Pack 40 proving to be a bit of an obstacle. T-3045 almost done for Band. We're talking seconds now. Seconds. Glorious socialist seconds. Fired up north, they grabbing the northern point here, and there you go. T-3045 ready here for Band. And the glorious Soviet army going to be caught here by the T-70 and the Maxim. Routed with ease, no mercy. Far up north, Yamaka pushing back the conscripts in the south here. Panther IV ready for something, but who knows what. He can soon go for another Panther IV though and give Band another headache. Though, of course, with a T-35 in the field, of course, maybe more intense, incentivized towards a stew. But there you go. T-35 strikes, machine for the losing poor Heinrich. Jürgen follows after him in death. Shot misses from the 85 with the gun. Armored car there's good chance being knocked out here by the T-35 unless Band does not pursue to finish it off here. But the armored car gets lucky. Whichever happens. And there we go. Armored car kaput. Pack 40 opening up here. Second pack on the move as well. The south slow advantage. Panther IV hunting up behind hedges, but it's going to get spotted there. Field gun is not quite managing to get up some shots, but there you go. Could see an anti-tank grenade, except he hasn't researched them. He is in fact doing that now. Quite a bit of action here. Hectic match between two skilled players. Perhaps they're being put back with the flamethrower pioneers up north here, going for the Jaeger command squad. There you go, Panther fast off, and a Panther fast as well, leaving Band's T-35 there in a pretty bad spot, in particular there's no infantry support. That said, he's clearly seeing his opportunity to move up against the 2-pack 40s with the T-7 rushing in here. A brazen push here, taking advantage of the T-35, almost if he uses bait, which is actually not impossible. Zach to then strike them from another angle, which Bulat then didn't see coming. Brilliant. So his T-70 there got hit by a Panther, got stuck, and the infantry's getting stuck themselves and not quite keeping that pace, ultimately costing him the T-70 here. So overall, not a bad idea, but the execution definitely could do with some, I think, fine tuning. Also, some might be great for Band. He's got like a lot of munitions floating at the moment, so chucking down as many mines as possible would be a good idea. Regular mines, flare mines, you name it. Another Panzer IV there for Bulat. The Panzer IV. That's going to add some significant pressure there to Band. Northway Panther IV rushing forwards. 9 kills in service of Deutschland. Contra there falling back. Squad leader's already dead, and the rest are definitely not keen to figure out what's in the afterlife. Panther 14, 9 kills. Veterans U1. Guardsmen under heavy fire. But there you go. Fielding to the rescue. Punching a large hole into the sidearm of the Panzer IV. Compelling the crew to pull back for better times. But let's enter tank into that. Machine gun ambush here by the southern fuel point and victory point. Nice there by Bulat.
We have a new Panzer IV.
Second Panzer IV ready. Other machine gun could also benefit from some ambush camouflage.
Enemy is taking our territory.
But 2 Panther IV is going to be a bit of a challenge there for Band, though he's not far from T-34s in 6th. Though he's just as likely, I think, to commit to more T-35s, but would definitely be good versus multiple Panther IVs. Machine gun here is going to be trouble with the T-35. It's going to strike here for the glory of the motherland. There you go. Reinhardt shot to bits there. Victor Falls went to death there. And there you go. T-35 active soft up enough here for the Panther IV to possibly finish it off here. But there you go. Marked vehicle compelling Bulat to not pursue in case there's something else hiding, which could quickly knock out his Panther IV. So close shave there for Band with his T-35. And then it goes into the field gun, which then delivers a hell of a blow there to the Panther IV. Panther IV good to go. Controls the Jaeger command squad. Back here to enforcing. T-35 there being self-repaired. Thumbs up to Band. Could pop a Molotov here. Field gun flanking the Panther IV there. Close. Oh, it already is in fact actually too. Excellent. We got Fin 19 with the Fin 54. Band's got a nice lead over Bulat still. More Pioneer for Bulat. To repair his tanks faster and also do other things. Probably also in case he needs minesweepers. Though, again, Band hasn't been laying down a lot of mines after the initial few ones. Aircraft shut down with the Panzer IV's picking up machine gun. Very good. Well, issue the SOT, in which case you might be slightly upset about that one. They what? They shut it down with a machine gun mounted on a tank? That's just rude. More content for Band, not Guardsmen. I mean, I think more Guardsmen at this point would make more sense because, again, decent versus the tanks, good versus the infantry. I mean, he's got plenty of missions to spare anyways. So, you know, it would make more sense, I think, go for more Guardsmen and more conscripts at this state of the game. But that's just me. Worth noting, oh, he has at least upgraded one conscript. The other one is yet to be upgraded, actually. That certainly stands out a bit. And it's not like if he's got to get them upgraded anyways. I mean, you know, might as well just go for the DP light machine guns at this stage. But that's just me. Panther IV being fixed up. Half A to Veteran 2. Other one half A to Veteran 1. Nothing further going on in Bulat space. You can actually soon go for another Panther IV. Band, meanwhile, is actually able to go for another T-35 now. So it'll be a good pick here versus Bulat. Now, against the command squad, it may also be an idea for Band here to invest into a anti-aircraft half tech, since you should be expecting the anti-aircraft the anti-tank strafe there from Bulat's Jaeger Infantry Doctrine. Plus, I mean, it's going to be handy versus the infantry as well, so you know. If you're still having that one ready, could quickly shut down Bulat's Sturicos air supporting when he uses it, because he likely will, and that could then really leave Bulat in a bad place because he's not going to expect it the first case around. Panther IV going to flank up behind the conscript. Good shot 5, even with the field gun bombarding the gun is behind heavy cover. The well is slowly crumbling. Down to 3 man, low health.
We are losing a sector.
Ooh, bit of dirt there in the Pioneers. But there you go. Second T-35 ready here for Band and the Red Army. Bulat very close to another Panther IV, though of course at this stage he may also just go for Stoogs to help deal with the T-35s. But again, no real sort of sign of any particular further planning from Bulat. But he definitely got the option where something's happening there. He is going for Tier 4. I mean, going for Tier 4 on the back of 2 Panther IVs is definitely the recommended way. If you have to go for it, do it on the back of like 2 Panther IVs, 2 Stooks or something. So, you know, the infantry's left to just be shot to bits. And you don't lose too much tempo momentum. So, of course, what he then goes on to from there is another matter. But at least he's, you know, not just blindly going towards it. So, thumbs up there to Bulat. Marmedov and the T-35 was taken out there. Might actually rush in the Panther will try and finish it off here. Pack 40, they've been caught here by the guardsmen, though they are very low on health. Panther 4 there. Held back. Close one there for Band once more. Both T-35s in dire need of repairs. Holding that one back. Worth noting these handles on the side of the turret are actually for infantry to hold on to, as that was part of the Soviet tank rider doctrine or Desantniki, where they basically have, like, you know, troops riding alongside the tanks for transports, and then of course dismount before combat, and then sort of work together with them, I think. You know. So a bit of fun there. I believe they're also in fact heavily equipped with submachine guns for that purpose. The PPSH-41. So fun fact there. Sadly, Relic never got around to having in tank riding in companies too, which is rather unfortunate. Probably the better idea to add in rather than offsetting some of that snow stuff which they had to remove anyways. Max North taking out, T-5 coming in, good here on the Panther 4. Film gets good in the Panther 4, pushing down to half health. North Italy is coming in with Pioneers as well. Shot fire. Pack 4 is on the move. 278 versus 340. Getting a bit too, perhaps, overly aggressive with that T-35. At least when there's not enough infantry support to keep it safe. Sorry about the hiccup. Yeah, come out to grab the centre. Back here, nothing further yet happening there for Bulat, but there's clearly going to be a heavy Panzer crop soon, since obviously we just go for more Panther IVs now. And certainly the argument is we could just keep going for Panther IVs and Stooks, and you know, he wouldn't really need any stuff out the heavy Panzer Corps. So that causes another argument. Anyways, T-35 on the move here, going to catch those gunneers in a pretty awkward spot. He's not far away from another T-35, but of course he may be compelled to go for Initiative 5 once he sees what's out there. But still, no anti-aircraft traffic either, which again I feel like should be a consideration here for Band. Since, you know, that would deal with any potential air support from the Germans. Of course, Bulat may never go for it, but he does go for it, and then Band doesn't have an anti-aircraft traffic. It's going to feel a bit bad, but of course he does have it ready. It's going to feel bad for Bulat, which is obviously what Band wants to happen. Machine gun right here with the field gun. We got 278 versus 298. Bulat is slowly closing the gap between him and Band in terms of victory points. Feeling bombarding him, machine gun there. Go Guardsman taking losses. Peter S41 anti-tank rifle left in the dirt. Needs to retreat there. Not like the Germans can run off for that one. Got a Stormpanzer here for Bulat to help blast with the infantry support weapons. Not a bad idea. T-40 engaging. But there you go. Oh, Pax Union, the other T-35. Close 52 on that T-35, increasing its rate of fire, which is always good. R1 push back. Nice use of flares here, by the way, by Bulat. 2 thumbs up. So few players actually aware of this ability, and the next use it. So really good play there, Bulat. Really good play. I mean, that is outstanding stuff. That's Iron Cross second class level stuff there. If the Germans had to worry about players not making use of the good abilities. For making use of a pretty damn obvious ability. Oh, Bulat, no, Bulat, ha ha ha. You are hereby awarded Iron Cross second class for basic usage of abilities that have a great tactical impact for the German army's benefit. And if you remember to use assault and hold while playing with German infantry, you might actually get a first class one. Acting in glass ability with the Panzer IV. Switching around the conscripts. Panther IV need repairs, and there goes Stormpanzer out based off the Panther IV chassis, which actually saw a number of tanks based off it, or multi-purpose vehicles are based off its chassis, like the Stormpanzer. You also had the Ostwind, the Möbelwagen, and the Wirbelwind, plus the Stuke 4 and the Jagdpanzer. I mean, the Panther IV chassis is just very, in that sense, solid all around. Stormpanzer moving forward here for Bulat. And certainly was one of the chassis that just saw the most usage in terms of like purpose. But I think within the German army, it might have been the Panzer IV, or the Czechoslovakian Panzer T38T that probably saw even more usage for just like a variety of vehicles and armored fighting vehicles. Keep it being pushed back here with the Panther IV. Katyusha almost done there for Band. Stormpanzer almost knocked out here by Band. Certainly fighting ferociously and fiercely, and up there North Panther will be caught here by the T-45. Both fetching 2 there. Both slowly approaching me through there. Go Ace Field sitting up. It could be a problem here for the Panther IV due to tire rate of fire. T-45 going forward. Almost got it. One more shot and it could go down. We got the Blitzkrieg. And it's safe. Close one there though for Bulat. Very close. We got 278 to 265. Bulat has finally overtaken Band there in terms of victory points. Katyusha there, yet to fire. He's obviously waiting for the right time to unleash a torrent of rockets. Stormpanzer there in dire need repairs. Got the gunner ready, obviously. Fixing up the Panzer IV here. Packs the move as well there. Around the centre victory point. Machine being caught here. Katyusha is slightly in the danger zone, like a bit of a lucky shot there. A lucky, unit passing by could spot the Katyusha, knock her out there. But there you go. Both packs spotted here. At least within range of being spotted, in which case you could call in the Katyusha there. And there you go. Telebatch called in by Bulat on Band. His machine gun. T for the wing up against the command up north. Packs being will they be soon spotted? There you go, there you go. Katyusha now firing at the packs bunched up, plus the Grenadiers here. Catching Bulat with his trousers down, his ankles, or his lederhosen. There we go. Both pack crews exterminate with a single volley of rockets. The crews torn to shreds. Have to bury them in shoeboxes. Put them in to destroy them. A significant blow there to Bulat. We'll have to see how he deals with this. Great kill there for Band. Cancelling in then, getting the T-45 shot bounces. So how would Bulat react to the Stooks? As opposed to the theory of Panther. T-45 there, being fixed up. Other one ever so closely approaching the ace level. Stormpanzer shooting at the conscripts, and 3/5 of the unit just get blown to bits. Panther was the guard from the east. Falling back the T-45 before he gets into some really bad trouble. Or look closely trying to do with the Panther on the east. Good shot there, very close to the ace level there. Yeah, command got the conscript here with backed up with the Stormpanzer. It's a tank grenade off, that doesn't do too much. Field gets a good hit. The ace level there, of course, already. Grenadiers routed. Really strong position right now for Band. Bulat is definitely in a slightly, possibly dangerous position here. But that said, Band doesn't need to exploding as much as he can, which is great for Bulat. Machine gun hiding out. Just hoping the T-45 doesn't get too close. Just pretend you're a bush, your gun. Just pretend you're a bush. How do I pretend you're a bush? Just be quiet. I'll make you quiet. We do get the Panther here for Bulat, the Panzer Wagen 5. Pride of the Vaterland.
Out of contact. Foes are behind our lines. Headquarters attacked.
So that's going to be quite an investment here for Bulat. It's do or die. Katyusha finally range to the base, probably catch some retreating troops. This could get punishing here for him. Except he seems to have aimed perhaps a bit too high. I just got... Oh! Holy crap, that was actually lucky there for Bulat. That could have been much more painful. Yeah. Didn't do too much there. I think we're better off just to wait. Panther's almost done. Band is still not laying down mines. I mean, this kind of position, when you're actually far ahead, you really should be laying down mines to make it harder for the opponent to make a comeback, like, any surge attacks. being cleared out. The two's been slashed to the maximum. Could pop. Yeah, he actually does pop sustained fire. But there you go. Bunches up the units too close. Opening up from the artillery barrage here from Bulat. Sensing the opportunity. Strikes for the fatherland. Forcing Bands here defensive follow-up, which could lead to a follow-up attack here if he could just muster enough forces to break through with. Feel them setting up there. We've got 2 tanks. There's a lot of infantry. There you go. Quick falling back. They are not risking it. Still, that did cause a bit of collapse in the front line, and he's got the tanks ready to get in from the position. He might be able to punch through here and deliver a crushing blow here to Band, but it's going to have to work soon, or it could end up losing the opportunity here versus Band, because at that point, Band's just going to dig in again, which point such an opening may be gone. So, will Bulat be able to seize some opportunity here with both hands and just throttle it? Or will he wait until it is too late? We got 247 to 234. Who's going to be caught here? Band's front line remains still weak, and there you go. Bulat's on the move. Panther IV on the move. Second Panther IV plus the Stormpanzer. It's go time, it seems. It is Blitzkrieg. Panther IV here spearheading the way, bouncing off, shot back over the Panther IV. Other Panther IV plus the Stormpanzer, but he called in some air support he wanted to. There you go, air support called in right at the edge here. Band's basically the tanks are inside the base here. It's time. There you go. Katusha knocked out. Band caught completely unprepared for this armored assault from Bulat. Pushing forwards here. That's how you use your panzers. You strike hard. T-35 knocked out here. Sturmpanzer moving in. Firing at the infantry support weapons. Getting killed. So T-35 there. Ace level. Trying to escape now. Panther being shot to bits. Almost got the T-35 there. Panther 4 ace level. Sturmpanzer into the mix here. Field and crew getting blasted. Panther skating in. He's almost dead. It is a brutal attack here by Bulat. T-35 knocked out here. Field and crew exterminated. All of Band's armor is gone. His Katusha gone. His infantry dying. His map control vanishing. This one straight for the history books here almost. So there you go. GG, a beautiful armor push here. Bulat showing how you do it. You bloody well hit hard. So 2 thumbs up to Bulat. GG, well played there. If Band had just mined, this would not have been possible. It would have caught up the tanks and thrown them out there. But again, if you don't mind, you actually open up for these kind of armoured blitzkriegs, as Bulat here beautifully pulled off. So remember, mines win wars, especially against the Germans. So this is Imperial Linking. Cheers. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something fun. Hope something to improve your games with. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell your friends, tell your family, but don't tell enemies. And of course, do consider donating or pledging on Patreon. This is Imperial Linking. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you all again for another fun episode. Bye.